Now then, hey up, come on, let's have it. Alright, Mash Baxter's rambling, whoa, whoa. Mash Baxter's rambling, whoa, whoa. Mash Baxter's rambling, stuff to see and songs to sing, whoa. Alright. N. N is for North Lincolnshire Museum. Look at her. She's a beauty. She's a beauty. What you're looking at there is the third incarnation of the original museum that was on Frodingham Hall grounds. It was opened in 1909. Like I say, this is the third time it's been moved because they kept getting more and more artefacts and digging shit up locally. So from the 50s onwards, this is where it's been and stays to present day at the old Frodingham Vicarage site. Yeah, lot to see here. Crack on, come on. Oh, just before I go, I had a bit of feedback today from the letter A on part 1 from Concrete Coal. He pointed out that I said that a swan was laying eggs down at Ashbyville, and he says a fucking swan would not lay eggs in October because birds are not stupid. I pointed out we live with two that clearly are. So thanks for your input, Concrete Coal. Okay, the front entrance to the museum. There's your war memorial. And just a bit of personal history here. I'm just going to quickly show you. On the plaque of all the Scunthorpe people who get their lives in service of their country. Look here. Look here. World War II. World War II. Colin Baxter. Yeah. That was my granddad. I would like to think, though, I'd be seriously proud because we never know how he died. It was all a bit of a cloudy grey area. I'd like to think that he was shot as a conscientious objector because, to be honest, war, I mean, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again, Mash. War. Good God, yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Unless you happen to be selling arms. Alrighty, we've got permission to film inside. So this is an old ironstone cottage. Look at that. Quarry tiles. Bathtub for washing your missus. Oh, this is how they used to live, to be honest. Some of my mates still do. Oh, look. Range fire. That's glorious. That's glorious. Look at that. That is an original floor as well, because we're in the old vicarage part of the building. Brilliant. Alrighty. We're in the special war section. Check this out. Look. You'd hear the air raid going, and then you've got to go in one of them. Look at that. That's like a den, innit? Yeah. Very, very impressive. You need to get here. Wow. Look at that. That is a longboat that was found at Appleby. A longboat, logboat. Carbon dating. Carbon dating. Look at that. That's impressive. So all these are Roman artifacts. And they've still got it, look. A winged winky. Fucking grow up. I'll show you the graving reception in a little while, but that there, look. That there. You know what it is, don't you? You know what it is. It's the Winterton Lady. Fucking hell. There wasn't any there when I lived there. Right, that's the museum done. Look at the sky today. That's the corner of Church Lane. Seriously nice, but I just want to show you the colours of autumn here, look. Some of Scunny's oldest trees. Majestic. Browns, greens, hues. Just beautiful hues. Not keen on that one there because it just reminds me too much of Christmas. And that fucker's cancelled this year. So come on, let's go kick some leaves and walk back towards the museum. All the Japanese red. Isn't it nice? Oh, look at that. That's just a perfect picture postcard to end that on. North Links Museum, the letter N. Stunning. Alrighty. O, the letter O is for open hearth. Now that there, me old comfies, fantastic building. Sadly boarded up, as you can see. But open hearth sounds like a really warm greeting, doesn't it? But no, open hearth was a steel making process practiced in Scunthorpe up to the 1970s. But in 1967, in that building, there was a group on, and the group were called Band of Joy. The singer was called Robert Plant. The drummer was called John Bonham. Later to form Led fucking Zeppelin. Wow, that's proper history right there. There should be a blue plaque on that wall. It should be listed. Same as Lincoln Imp. The blue plaque on Lincoln Imp should say Mash Baxter did his first gig here. Yeah, went on to be a rambling YouTube sensation. Open hearth. The letter O. Hey up! P is for Ponyfield. Now Ponyfield, between Asda and Parklands. Scotter Road there, you can get through the entrance. Look at this. And it's called Ponyfield because back in the 60s and 70s, this was your local Gymkhana Central. Yeah, where all the rich kids from Westcliff would show off on the ponies and jump over fences and stuff, yeah. Ponyfield, this is brilliant here because you're straight off Scotter Bottom and you're into the woodland, you're into, straight ahead in a second, I'm going to take you to the lagoon. See, it's even a fantastic word, it's right up there with like satchel. Brilliant word. Lagoon, you coming? Come on, let's go to the lagoon. Can't wait. Beautiful day. Ponyfield, get on it. Where are you? Where are you? Look at that. What a hidden gem. So this is Lagoon. The Lagoon. And this is situated between Asda and Parklands. Absolute hidden gem. Now what you're seeing there, right? That's not just any old shit that's just like got out of hand. No, that was purposely put in. All of the surface rainwater that goes in the drains from Riddings and Westcliff gets fed down here via pipes, goes into there, and then all of the shit, I think they call it, I think it's actually called silt, yeah. All of the silt drops to the bottom, and then there's another pipe over there that cleanses the water, and all of the clean stuff goes down that pipe and out to the Trent. How good is that? How good is that? You're learning, but it's beautiful down here. There's a pathway around most of it. And if you follow it around, it comes out at Ashfield Caravan Site, just over there. So yeah, we get all the shit and the silt, and Nottingham get the good stuff. Cheers! Lagoon. Okay, alright, fucking ducks. I'm trying to do a serious documentary and Wildlife, eh? Come and have a look at the lagoon. If you're lucky, you might catch somebody famous down here, because there's a guy called Mel Hudson. Yeah, who's an extra on Bangers and Cash. He's on every blasted episode, sat in the audience trying to buy some knackered fucking Volkswagen or something. Mel Hudson walks his dogs around here, so he offered meet up. Well, I'll be honest with you, once. But anyway, lagoon. Oh, still at the lagoon. Decent track either side of it, so good access. And isn't that worth it? Isn't that worth it at the end? Wow. Look at it. Again, October, and look at the skies. Ridiculous. I think Jesus blesses me. Yeah. You know Jesus, the mythical sky fairy bloke. Yeah, that's him. The lagoon. Get off your settee. Go find it. Come on. Q is for Quibble Park. Opened in 1949 by, get this, the Duke and Duchess of Gloucester. How lucky were they to them not be fucking busy on that day? Anyway, latterly named after Lord Quibble. Yeah, in the distance there, changed a little bit over recent years. It's one of the few places for a lot of miles that there is a velodrome, which is that track on a slant that push bikes go around. Yeah, originally the home to Scunthorpe Speedway. Currently, I believe the American football lot, they train and play here. And it's just a lovely place because, as you can see, there's some very mature trees there. And at the other side, over there, that's where the crematorium is. Beautiful, beautiful woodland walks. It's just a pleasure, particularly on a day like today. Look, this is how hot it is. I've got a hat on. Glorious. So that's Quibble Park. Very, very impressive. And kept and maintained as well, unlike a lot of stuff in Scunny. So, fair play, council. Well done. Apart from the fence. Because, I'll let you into a secret. I shouldn't be in here. No. Come with me. Come with me. No, I shouldn't be in, you see, because it's all fenced off. But, as luck would have it, I had a couple of Weetabix this morning. So I thought, how can I get in there? Look what I did. I just... yeah, superb. Let's go back through and have a look up Brumbywood Lane. Another one of my favourite areas. Because, certain time of year, that road there runs down from the crematorium. Certain time of year it smells of wild garlic and it's fantastic. Brilliant. Anyway, that was Quibble Park. Right, the letter R is for Ridge Walk, or Ridgeway as they call it now. Why do they have to change everything? Just leave it. But in order to get the proper perspective, I am going to have to clamber up that mountainside. Oh yeah, I'm suffering for my art. For you. So let's get on with it. Come on. Oh, Jesus. Right. We're up, and look at this. There's some metalwork, sculpt shit going on. This is just before you go over the bridge at the West Common Lane Bridge. There's two bridges on Ridge Walk. You've got Bridges Road, bizarrely, and West Common Lane. So if you look down the bottom there, all of that bit there, that beautiful picture postcard there, and round about there is where I was born. Yeah, that's Westcliff. Now, if you're not from Scunny and you're watching this, Westcliff is where all... It's like... it's a bit like Andy Warhol's place. You know, it's where all the talented people were born and that. And they're just bohemians, really. That's Westcliff down there. And if we look over here, there's the bridge to Ridge Walk. Now, back in the day, the wooded area over there. There was none of this asphalt track or tarmac or shit going on. It was proper mud, bricks, any old crap that had been lobbed in. And it was quite a scary place, to be honest, to walk through. If you not to look at it now, you wouldn't think so, but back in the day, it was full of like glue sniffers. Particularly, I remember all the glue sniffers used to go there on a Friday. Yeah, on a Friday, after they'd had a tough week down at Rotorlink on the youth training swindle, what they call the YTS. And they would gather together in there and sniff glue, yeah, because they'd blown all the money in the cafe down at Westcliff Precinct on a fucking slot machine that you put 25 quid in and you could win, if you were lucky, on 3 JPMs, you could win £3 in tokens. So that's Ridge Walk. Let's go check it out. That's not too shabby, is it, that? Pretty impressive bridge, to be honest. Now, Ridge Walk, or Ridge Way, starts at Crosby and finishes at Riddins. In its length, 5 miles, so that's not too shabby a day out, is it? With a decent path, beautiful woodland, and most of it is off main roads, so a safe place to come, yeah. Come on, let's go have a look further down, because there's a little bit of graffiti that has tickled old Ernie. West Common Lane. I once fell off my push bike down there, split my knee open, and you can just see the embankment. So my bike, I went arse over tit, and I'm laid on the embankment with a fucking hole in my knee the size of a 50p piece, and I'm trying to wave to stop somebody, and they think I'm fucking having 10 minutes and tossing it off. They're all waving back at me. There's me with a great hole in my knee. Yeah, would have killed the average man. It was a proper horrific injury. Still can't play piano to this day. Come on. So you got Riddins that away. Come over the bridge, all the way through there, another 3.5 miles to town. Beautiful. Let's get on bridge, come on. This is proper rambling now. Look, I'm walking and shit. And I've just been up an hill as well. See the traffic coming down, look. Will they give us a pip? Will the bollocks. And then all the way down there to beautiful Wesey. Home is where the heart is. Oh, let's just turn around for a second. This is your entrance as soon as you come over West Common. Go, look, a lovely couple enjoying an illicit meeting while the respective partners are probably at work or something. I don't know. But yeah, just in there. That's where all the glue bags used to be. Yeah, no, bit further to the left. Apparently that's what they told me anyway. Right, that's pretty much told you where you need to be. Riddins town. Let me just turn this around because I need to show you. I've got to go down to this electric box. So I've got to get down there, which doesn't look that high from where you are, but trust me, that is a fucking accident waiting to happen. Okay, alrighty, here's the Lecky box at the bottom of West Common Lane, just under the bridge. Well, there's a couple of bits of graffiti I want to show you on the A to Z. Now this one here, I can't show you the person's name, but I can pretty much show you what he's been accused of. I can't show you his name for legal reasons, he might not have done it, but apparently Durr is a woman hitter. Yeah, a woman hitter. Now that's been on there quite a while, so do you think he's actually progressed up the evolutionary ladder and he's now a wife beater? I don't know, I've never seen that. A woman hitter. I mean, let's be honest, they do deserve it sometimes. Oh no, you can't go doing that, mash. No, it's wrong. No, alright then. Just not above shoulders. No, you can't. The letter S is for Sheffield Park. Opened in 1926. Check these gates out. So imagine it. 1926. Them gates had a key. 6,000 people turned out to see Crosby's first park. Opened by Lord Berkeley Sheffield. Oh yeah, Berkeley not fucking Barclay. Accompanied by Lady Sheffield. There's two words you'll never see go together. Anyway, the Tree Avenue, look at that. In its heyday, it had a bandstand, 6 tennis courts, a bowling green complete with pavilion. Later years there was a paddling pool, an aviary. Wonderful. Look at that. Superb. And then in recent years, the police decided, you've got way too much room there, kids, to play. Let's open a filth shop, nick half your park, thus putting you out on the streets and warrant us basically doing you for loitering. Sheffield Park, very nice, particularly on a blustery but fine day. Come and check it out. Remember, the 5th of November, gunpowder treason and plot. That's where it was plotted. T is for Twigmore Hall. And Twigmore, I'll tell you about Twigmore in a bit. Twigmore Hall. Now then, I didn't even know this. This is mind-blowingly magnificent. John Wright lived in that house. John Wright was one of the conspirators of the gang who plotted to blow up the Houses of Parliament. Fuck knows we could use them now. Jesus. Yeah. He was executed, head put on a pole as an example, along with Guy Fawkes. Guy Fawkes used to piss it up in there with old Wrighty. And it's said that there's a tunnel from here all the way to Scorby. And they found his sword in there and his rapier. Wow! Twigmore Hall. It's part of the Nelthorpe estate. You know Sir John Nelthorpe, that poor bloke. Twigmore Hall! Wow! Mind-blowing. A mate of mine grew up in that house and has only just recently, him and his dad left it. What a place to grow up. Wow. Twigmore Hall. That makes me proud to be from Scunny. Let me just read you out. It was said at the time when they found out John Wright lived there, the authorities described Twigmore Hall as one of the worst in Her Majesty's dominions and is used like a popish college for traitors in the northern parts. Proud to be from Scunny. Blow the bastards up. Twigmore Hall. Magnificent. T, part 2, Twigmore Woods. Wonderful, wonderful place. You've got ponds in there. You've got numerous routes to take for walking and for walking your dog. While we're on the subject of dogs, apparently it's a well-known dogging site. That's just up the road where the car park is. Not familiar with it. Never heard of it. So I thought I'd do a bit of research. Can you believe? Well, A, if ever they get out of my computer for the history, but that aside, can you believe there are 14 guidelines stroke rules for dogging? So I picked out a couple of them because I thought it was quite amusing. Yeah. You have to wear a condom to prevent any STDs or unwanted pregnancies. I didn't even know there was such a thing as a wanted pregnancy. Why would you? That's one of the rules. Remember it if you're popping out tonight. Another one. Agree a signal or safe word in case one of you or more wants to stop proceedings. So, whoa! Oh, my camera nearly fell over. Do you imagine that, right? Oh, she's going again. Stay still, you bastard. So imagine you've rocked up, thought, oh, I'll have a bit of dogging, I'll have a bit of dogging. So you just get in the mood and think, oh, hang on a minute, love. Can I just run this by you? Have you got a safe word in case it lets a little bit out of hand and me and me mates turn your face into a plasterer's radio? Fucking safe word. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, at that point, I think it had put me off a little bit. But one of the last rules, which clearly very important, but I don't think really needs writing into the contract. Do not dog in front of children. Yeah, because that was one of the main things why I was coming. Fuck me, you don't need to point that out, do you? Just don't dog. End of. Man, like, first of all, it's going to make a right mess of your van, which is why I've come down here, you see, because up top end where the doggers car park is, leads to the woods. A little bit muddy today, and I didn't want to get shitted up. The same reason I'm not staying here till night time. Twigmore Woods though, it's a brilliant walk. Early May time, fantastic rhododendrons. Have a look. See you tonight. The letter U, the Ukrainian church, currently. However, built 1894 as a police headquarters and magistrates court. Now, if you look closely, one of its striking characteristics is the polygonic chimneys. Yeah, that's the first thing that struck me as well, Mash. But look at that. It's one of a few grade 2 listed buildings still to this day that you can come and see in Scunthorpe. Shitloads have been knocked down. But that church, look at it. It would have been a pleasure back in 1894 just to do something wrong to go to court. Wonderful place. Ukrainian church, Scunthorpe. Nice. V is for viaduct, and what a magnificent feat of engineering. Check that out. Oh, there's a choo-choo going over, but I've got my hands full so I can't clap. I always clap at trains. Built in 1864. Now you can only see 1, 2, 3, 4 possibly of the arches. Guess how many arches there are. Go on, have a guess. You're miles out, miles out. There are 84 of those arches, stretching for over a mile. Sensational. Still standing to this day, built in the Victorian period. Proper building, proper stuff. Right, I'm going to cross over the road in a sec and come back to you because I promised you another part of very important Scunthorpe graffiti, the viaduct. See you in a sec. Come on, let's have a walk through. Let's have a walk through. Beautiful, look at it. Look. Magnificent. No, that's not the graffiti. The graffiti I'm going to show you has been on this wall since, at least to my knowledge, the late 80s. And it simply says that skin up. Now I don't know what that means. Skin up, is it an early incarnation of like a high five? Is it a particular technique of sunbathing? No idea. Oh, I'll tell you what it could be. It could be a directive to wrap up a king-size bifter and chill out. That's been there since the 80s. But yeah, that's the viaduct. Cracking. 84 of them arches originally. Look at it. Let's go back through. Let's go back through. And have a quick look at the other side. There you go. The viaduct. Not to be mistaken with an aqueduct, because that carries water. Alright. Oh.